Yo guys, in today's video I want to show you just a dead Lavaloon deck which was incredibly strong in the past, but nowadays it's unfortunately kinda dead. You guys can see it's this Lavaloon double minions minor deck. It was strong, it was actually also the best Lavaloon deck in the past. I think nearly 3 years ago it's already, but nowadays it's kinda dead. For sure, playing with the Barbarians. Yeah, Barbarians is kind of dead card. No one plays the Barbarians anymore. Also playing with the Minion Horde. Minion Horde is also kind of dead. So you guys can see we are playing a couple of dead cards. But in case you want to have some nostalgic vibes, in case you want to have just having the retro vibes as I do, just make sure subscribing to the channel. Also liking this video is highly appreciated. And now let's focus on winning this game against Nicholas Love's Eyes. Even with a dead deck, I think we are able outscaling our opponents. For example, Nicholas Eyes. So let's try to find out what he's playing. The negative fact is we are not having any kind of big spell. So in case, and I think it's kind of clear that he's playing with the Phoenix or with the E-Drake. So in case he's just building up a huge push, nading everything, it's kind of impossible for myself defending that. But as I said, we are able outscaling him. So now let's try to start. It's time for my Minion Horde right here. Minion Horde takes care of the full bowler. It's time for my miner. So the E-Drake Shane won't deal too much damage onto our minions. But now, unfortunately, we are getting a couple of damage. So, and as soon as we are having 8 elixir, it's important just pressuring opposite lane, so getting down with minions, getting down with our balloon on the left lane is the way to go for sure. Now we have the arrows right here. Also, I think we have to zap right here, so the tower stays, or our right tower stays alive. And he didn't had any kind of spells, or he just had the nado, but nado wasn't enough. So you guys could see we were able taking the tower trade. Now he had to commit so much elixir onto our right lane, and his tower is also just at 1600 HP. So I would say we nearly outskilled him. So for sure we didn't win yet. He still has his E-Drake, he still has his Inferno Drake plus nado plus freeze combination. This is just dead for us, but the situation is so good. So I think we just have to play a little bit safe, and then we won the game. So now it's time for my zap right here. So Inferno Drake isn't going onto our balloon anymore. It's time for our Minion Horde. Luckily, he doesn't have anything like nado, like freeze anymore. So we are able getting with minions in the pocket, and winning this game by minions into the pocket is a great feeling. So you guys can see this Lavaloon deck, it's dead, but with skill you can still win. Alright guys, I said you guys, this deck is kind of dead, but still, especially when playing against Lockbait, and I think Lockbait is kind of good right now, especially when playing Lockbait, you have actually a big advantage when playing with Zap plus arrows. So let's give, I'm not sure what his name is, but let's give our Japanese friend the good luck. Let's play our miner first play. He's answering with a Barbarian Barrel first play, and the good thing is, when playing Lavaloon Mirror, you're nearly able always getting down with, yes exactly, with Lavaloon first play, and that's the way to go. Alright, I take that. So, let's try, or let's just see what he's playing. He might play his graveyard deck. I think that's what he's playing. So I'm answering with minions, so the focus is not getting onto the, or he's not focusing on the tombstone anymore. Now just getting down with a big minion horde on the Skeleton King. Yeah, you're right. In case you're having the minion horde, he's not able defending you somehow. So now he has to, I would say, overcommit. He has to overcommit with his own Ice Wisp. Also, Ice Wisp wasn't the best card, I think, by him. So I take that, I love that, and the start was just so great again. So having 2 great starts in a row is a good feeling. And it's time for the miner. Always having the Barbarians in the hand, playing instantly on the opponent's graveyard. Now playing a Lava Hound, so I think Barbarians are also kind of good for defending maybe Graveyard Skelly King on the bridge or something like that. So that's good. And also you don't have to need any big spell, because with the miner and the arrows you're also able killing musketeers, ice wisps and stuff like that. So minions getting down, balloon comes down,
hopefully I'm able taking care of the Phoenix. Now it's time for my arrows. So I'm finishing I made sure finishing everything. Now it's time for my miner. Luckily 2 pups are surviving. Also the 1 pup is on the tower. It's not a much damage, but I'm still didn't got any kind of damage. So I would say this is big. I'm ready with the minion horde. Okay, I have to get down with the minion horde right here. So, alright, yeah, he's getting down with the poison, but I'll take that. The barbarians are getting down. Now it's time for my minions. I think the minions were kinda too early, so I still have to zap that. That's unfortunate, a small mistake by my side, but still, that's unfortunate. So I take that, but still wasn't the best. So it's time for an arrows like here. So I didn't play perfectly, but luckily I don't have to play perfectly to win this game. So I all good, and still being in a damage lead is incredibly good. But yeah, I'm CarlTheLegend. I want to play kind of perfectly. When not playing perfectly, it's a bad feeling, but still, it's all good. So Zap comes down, Miner comes down, also Arrows just comes down. He has tornado us. Probably he's also just doing that. So I'm having a lot of stuff onto him. Is the balloon enough for finishing? No, but the balloon is enough for finishing the Ice Wizard. Minions coming down. High minion horde is taking care of the full skeletons or full of the whole skeleton king. Barbarians are on the just on the bridge for making some ship damage. Miner comes down behind the tower. Arrows comes down, taking care of making some damage on everything. Now it's time for the zap. The 1 barbarian just chipped on the tower, and we won against this. And that's a meta deck, and we made sure winning against probably one of the top 5 meta decks in the game right now. Alright guys, we just make sure winning against no damage. And I would say this Lavaloon deck is dead. You can't find it anywhere in the top 1000 in the world. But we made sure winning against the top meta deck, so that's a great feeling. So as I just said, in case you have the skill, I think you can outplay your opponent by playing a dead deck. So that's kind of cool. He played his Phoenix out. So I expect an E-Giant deck by him. So I guess it's time for a miner right here. Alright, he's getting down with a collector. So that's not a good feeling. Probably because he's playing, most of the times it's E-Giant collector with the pump. I mean E-Giant collector with the mirror. And that's the negative fact. So yeah, I'm expecting just a mirror. So getting down with the balloon. It's important playing a balloon like I did, so he's not able nading your balloon onto the king tower. So just keep that in mind, guys. Now, alright, his Phoenix is taking care of me, and that's what I was talking about. His mirror. Now we're having 2 Phoenixes onto us. For sure I played good barbarians, so I didn't got too much damage. But still, that's a bad feeling. And it's time for my zap. It's time for my minion horde right here. So taking care of everything. Also probably taking care of the egg. Or no? Okay, no. I have to get down with the arrows. So yeah, that's the proof. That's the proof, guys. Sometimes you have luck. Sometimes you have bad luck. But that's part of the game. I said this deck is dead. Here's the proof. Phoenix just kills you. Phoenix just hard counters you. And how should you win it? So in case you want to have success nowadays, I recommend for you guys playing the Raka deck. In case you know what it is, it's the Lavaloon with Inferno Drake and with the Phoenix deck. Or just make sure playing Modern Lavaloon. Play also Modern Lava Miner with the Skeleton King, but don't go with this deck. Now I'm showing you a dead deck, so that's why I'm playing it. It's time for a zap right here. Phoenix recharges. I'm able getting the connection, so the 1 Phoenix just dies, but as soon as the 1 Phoenix dies, we are getting actually 2 new Phoenixes on the field. That's not how Clash Royale should work, in my opinion. Anyways, Barbarians getting down, Arrows also getting down, taking care of also of the heal spirit, so incredible big value out of all that. Lava Hound comes down, as I just said, as soon as 1 Phoenix dies, we are getting 2 new Phoenixes on the field. So I expect the next E-Giant on the field somewhere. Where's the next E-Giant comes down? Minion Horde has to get down. Here we're getting with the next minions on the Bomber. Okay, guys, I have to get down with the Zap. I hope the Phoenix doesn't spawn. Oh shit, I got the Phoenix, but anyways, I have to completely focus on comebacking this game. Everything comes down, but unfortunately, he just played too much. He played Phoenix Mirror. I didn't have any Tombstone. I didn't have any Cannon, Mortar, Queen. So yeah, that's also part of the game. When playing a dead deck, we lost against each giant. Right, guys. Being in the next game, also the last game for today's video, write me in the comments, did you play Clash Royale when this deck was really meta? In case yes, write me down in the comments, and if in case not, write me down in the comments, for example, which main Lavaloon deck you played when you were in your prime. So Zap comes down, he played, I'm not sure, but he had to play the Zap or the Snowball onto my tower or the Lock. So he's playing Goblins, probably with the Lock. So it's time for the Lava Hound, and you guys can see we're just facing all of the games Phoenix, and we're not having any Phoenix hard counter, or at least counter in our deck. So minions are just so bad. We have to answer with minions on the miner. We have to get down with a balloon right here. Phoenix dies, that's good fact. And yes, I wanted to show you that deck, and here is why. Wow, Executioner just comes down. I'm not even able taking 1 damage onto him, or 1 connection onto him. For sure we are in a small damage lead, but as soon as the Executioner just makes 1 hit onto us, we are kinda dead. Minion Horde comes down. I expect 1 hit, but not more. Now we're having a Minion Horde counter push. I'm ready for zapping that stuff. Good Goblin Kite, still making some damage, not that much as he did onto us, but still good damage onto him. And yeah, it's recorded in a row, guys. It's not cutted. It's just a normal meta we are facing right now. So it's not recorded. I also can show you the battle log in case you don't trust me after this game. But this is not recorded. This is not cutted. This is just the real meta right now. And facing Executioner is with all of the Lava Hound decks hard. But when not having any Fireball or something else, it's even harder. Miner comes down. I hope the Phoenix just dies. Exactly, that's what we are getting. Now I'm just zapping the stuff. So I hope his Nado just fails. Yes, let's go, guys. His Nado just fails. I'm not getting a second hit. Unfortunate. Bad Goblins. I mean, the Goblins just died by the Death Bomb. So bad Goblins for sure. So let me be ready for killing the next next balloon. He might zap us. So why not just playing right here the miner? Why not just predicting the Goblins? Good prediction by my side, and we just have to keep 15 seconds alive. Please, come on, just let me stay alive. He's probably nading, zapping us. That's why I have to get down with minions right here. So this is the only opportunity for him winning. I'm so proud about finishing today's video with winning against Executioner and the Phoenix. This is probably one of the hardest counters we could face. So that's it for today's video. Write me down in the comments your opinion about this dead Lavaloon deck. Thanks for watching as always. See you next video. Bye, guys.